Hello there. A UK minister has told the Parliament Brexit Committee that the UK will be handing over the £39 billion for nothing more than a promise from the EU that a trade deal will be pursued. Whilst giving evidence to the Brexit Committee, Parliamentary Under-Secretary of State at the Department for Exiting the European Union, Suella Braverman, said that the UK would be handing over the £39 billion to pay the so-called Brexit divorce bill before any trade deal with the EU had been agreed. All the UK would get in return, she said, was an EU signature on a duty of good faith that an extensive trade deal would be pursued. Asked if MPs would be agreeing the financial settlement before there is a legal treaty on the future relationship, the minister eventually replied, yes, says The Independent. And pro-EU Labour MP Pat McFadden said it showed how empty the PM's promise was that nothing was agreed until everything was agreed. So, we pay to leave. Then when we get to the next stage, they're bound to say, you are now going to pay us extra to have access to the single market. My response would be first that we don't pay the bill, and secondly that the EU should have to pay the UK to continue to sell into our market, and because we buy more from them than they buy from us, our charge on them would be proportionately bigger than theirs on us. In fact, the best way would be WTO rules and set our own tariffs. Then we'd see who needed who the most. Now to the Tories. In what looks like an effort to deflect attention from their own Brexit rebels, the Conservatives have set up a new website called respecttheresult.co.uk. This new site is intended to get campaigns set up in Labour-held constituencies to get the voters to put pressure on their Remain MPs to respect the result of the referendum. The first 6 campaigns are for Ashfield, Bishop Auckland, Crewe and Nantwich, Darlington, Dudley North and Stockton South. The number of campaigns will be increased in the coming weeks, says the website. But here's a few more constituencies I'd like to see on that list. But Conservative Central Office might not like it. Broxtowe, Rushcliffe, Beaconsfield, Loughborough and South Cambridgeshire. I'll let you look up who I'm referring to here. Then I'd like the MP for Maidenhead to deliver the full withdrawal of the UK from the EU, a complete fuck you. Now to that outdated throwback of the Middle Ages. Yes, the House of Lords. A poll by Comres for the Daily Mail shows that 58% of voters believe it wrong for the Lords to try and thwart Brexit. 76% thought it out of touch with the will of the people, and 79% thought it was full of too many cronies and retired or failed politicians. Let's hope the pressure for root and branch reform of the second chamber is intensified in the coming months, so then we can fill it full of people who believe in democracy and the will of the people. Now on to the economy. More Brexit doom and gloom, I'm afraid. The latest data from the ONS shows that inflation has fallen again. It's gone from 2.5% in March to 2.4% in April, still edging down towards the Bank of England's target of 2%. So that's doom and gloom for the Remainer cause, of course. However, according to the pundits, petrol prices are set to rise in the coming months, and this will of course feed through to general inflation, but don't let the Remainers get away with blaming any future rise on Brexit. Finally, the UKIP leader Gerard Batten has joined in the call for there to be a new Terrorism Remembrance Day to pay our respects to the innocent victims and their families. However, he said, the day should not be used to express passive sentimentality towards these outrages, but to focus our minds on the practical measures that need to be taken to combat terrorism and the ideologies that promote it. But to do that, We would need to identify the people and the ideologies behind it that commit these atrocious acts and focus in on them. And you know what the immediate response to that would be from the social justice warriors, don't you? And the trouble with our now PC country, of course, is that we could also be forced to use any such day to honour the terrorist killers too. And if Corbyn's Labour got in, then that would be a total certainty. In fact, they would probably then just ban the whole event for being racist or anti-diversity or some other such nonsense. So, what do you think? Please let us all know by leaving a comment below. Thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.